What's up guys, Bloodshed here. Today we're going to talk about Challenge Rift Bag optimization here in Diablo 3. This strategy will be the basis for pretty much all my starter guides, so I wanted to get this video out first and kind of go over how it works and how to actually do it. So when the season starts, you're going to go through, make your seasonal character here. I'm going to name her Season 13. You can't put numbers, so we'll call her Season. Invalid character name. We'll call her Seasonal. Cool. This will be our seasonal character for, let's say, Season 13. So we go to Create Hero. New Start, yes, accept. Perfect. Now you don't have to actually log in, but I prefer logging into the new season every single time. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here. I just feel like it lets the game know that, hey, this is my character. I can claim a Challenge Rift bag on this character. I immediately log out. Now we're back at the title screen. I'm going to go to Game Settings. And I'm going to go to a Challenge Rift, whatever the Challenge Rift happens to be for the week. So the season starts on a Friday, the 23rd. So you don't want to do your Challenge Rift for the week of the 23rd. So the Challenge Rift resets on the 19th, which is 1 week from today. Do not do your Challenge Rift bag. We were able to claim Challenge Rift bags 2 seasons in a row. Okay, so unless things change, then we'll have to change our strategy. I'm going to include that in the starter videos. But 2 seasons in a row, we were able to claim the bag. So basically, you do the Challenge Rift. Let's go ahead and complete that right now. Now, if this is the beginning of a new season, it will be better to just do it in a group. So if you have like your squad that you play with early season or whatever, a 4-player group, it doesn't scale as properly as it's supposed to. So it's way easier in a group setting, but typically challenge rifts aren't too crazy. You can get them complete, especially at the start of a season. I haven't had one that was too wild, so. Oh my God, the density. We're definitely gonna pull ahead on this map. Are you watching Blizzard? All right, can we get open maps for days? Can we just get a server of open maps for builds? That way we can have a good time every time, not have to fish for this stuff. Jeez. Cool, so once you complete the Challenge Rift, you have your Challenge Rift bag awaiting for you, your weekly reward. So that's why it was important to make your seasonal character first and not do it for the week. Log into our seasonal character, our Season 13 character, and right in the bottom left corner you can see there's a mail icon. Open that puppy up and you have your Challenge Rift bag. Claim to inventory. Open your inventory. And on a level 1 seasonal character, you can claim your Challenge Rift bag. So you basically start the game off with 475 blood shards, 4,600,000 gold, 10 DBs, 100 veiled, 300 arcane, reusable parts, 15 of each type for bounty materials, right? So this video is basically like optimizing your bounty rift bag to make your season start smoother, faster, stronger than ever before. Now, if you want to save this to 70 and just level the old-fashioned way, by all means, you can do that. But all my starter videos will have recommendations for the blood shards, like what to roll, what's good on an early game character, or maybe save them to around level 30, when we're going to cover everything with all the starter videos. It takes 1 DB to cap out the blacksmith. It takes 1 DB to cap out the mystic, and 0 for the jeweler over here. So you can actually have 8 Death's Breath to do whatever you like with. If you're leveling and you get some cool multiplier that'll help you leveling the entire way, you can spend 5 of your 8 putting something in the weapon cube, or like something strong, like maybe you don't really need defense while leveling, but like a Band of Might for Barbarian would be strong here, or like any weapon multiplier that gives you like a % damage increase would be the best thing to put in the cube. So you can spend your multiplier, like a mana core would be great, or Carlisle's Point. Carlisle's Point gives you a multiplier now. So since you can unlock the blacksmith at level 1, you can unlock level 70 weapons at level 1, right? I would probably wait till 40 to roll these, that way I have more materials to go off of. But for instance, you can get a level 70 weapon with a reduced level requirement of 30, which makes it equipable at level 40, best case scenario. Basic math for those that remember. So you would head over to Miriam, which you can also unlock at level 1. And these 2 bows are a good example. So this bow has no crowd control on it. Like there's no freeze, stun, blind. Let's actually drag it in here to show you guys. Look at all these options. fear, stun, blind, freeze, chill, slow, mobilize, knockback. So this is gonna make landing this level requirement reduced by 2 to 30. This is gonna make this really hard, right? Because it has all these items, all these affixes to pull from the item pool, right? There's like 1 out of a whatever chance, okay? If you were to use the one that already has crowd control on it, now it's a different ball game, right? So this has blind on hit, so we're gonna leave that on there because we don't want to get more crowd control. We're gonna go ahead and use the discipline one. And look at the options, they dramatically go down, okay? So the video is gonna have recommendations on blood shards, on weapons, and things like that. So let's go ahead and roll one just for LOL sake. Level requirement reduced by 22 first try. Select property. So now we can equip a level 70 weapon. All right, time for the basic math again, a level 48. So that's better than not having one for whatever X amount of levels. And you can keep rolling. At level 40, you're gonna have more materials. You can keep rolling and try to get a better roll. But the gold cost is an issue. After like 1 to 3 rolls, I would just make a new weapon probably, because the gold starts to ramp up like crazy over, like the materials are low, you have plenty of materials. It's the gold basically. You can just make a new bow, right? Just make a new bow. But you can keep rolling it, just watch the gold cost. It's really important. In case you're wondering, yeah, you can go to Secheron. Act 3, Ruins of Secheron. You can run and get the cube at any level. I would wait till you have some kind of movement ability or there's something really good you need in the cube. So for instance, I always recommend Hellcat waist guards on my demon hunters. So then at Kadala, I would go to belts and I would roll belts. And you should get a Hellcat right away. So now you have a multiplier. You can't use them to level 16 anyway, so I would just wait to put it in the cube till later. Maybe until like you want to do like a low level set of bounties, or you go for the Kane set and you go do it, or one person could run and then meet you for the Rift Guardian clear and you guys can teleport on that person. But Secheron's kind of a tough run early on. It's just like dense full of mobs and it's a long run without any tumbles or flip it and tumble it or anything like that. Like it's just a long run. So I would recommend waiting till you can actually put it in the cube like around level 16. So you can get these items at level 1, right? And it limits the RNG pool, but you can't equip them until level 16 anyway. So you might as well just wait till everyone's a little more geared and has a little bit more movement abilities, or whoever's the fastest character, like monks and demon hunters get their movement abilities earlier, so you might send one of them out on the run for it. So basically, a quick recap, make a level 1 character as soon as the season starts, log out, go to the challenge rift, log back into your freshly made level 1 character, claim your challenge rift bag, and you'll be set up. You can use the gold to max out your professions, you can put something in the cube, you have 8 death's breaths to play with if you max out both professions. You can put one thing in the cube, or you can save all 10 for when you hit 70, that way you're closer to re-rolling a weapon at 70. At level 40, you can hit up the good old blacksmith, good old Hadric, to make you a reduced level requirement weapon if you choose to do so. And just having this bag the last 2 seasons has made for some interesting decision making on what to roll, what to get, RNG, and I've loved it. I hope they don't take it away. But this is pretty much happened the last 2 seasons, and this is what all the starter builds are based upon, is you having that little extra start while leveling. And I'm going to add options with or without it, just in case, so you guys will be covered for next season. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to follow me up above at twitch.tv/bloodshed. I'm going to be streaming all season long. I've been in love with Monster Hunter, and of course, I'm always in love with Diablo 3. So this is basically Diablo week here on the channel. You're going to see lots of content. All the starter builds, there's 7 classes, so 7 days of 7 classes, and I'm gonna go over recommendations. It's pretty much like a survival guide package. They're not so action oriented, they're more like discussionary theory craft videos, basically to give you guys the options so you can make the best decision for your character. Good luck, Nephilim, in season 13. This is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.